Hi guys, myself Pratap here, and we are going to discuss about CompTIA and different kind of certifications. So if you see here in that website here, so it's a networkrate.net, and over here we have set some certification like CompTIA A plus, CompTIA N plus, and then Checkpoint, Cisco, and others. In others, like if you see they're having a plenty of vendors, right? Like Fortinet, then Palo Alto, and all this. So those in this tab, other videos and other documents will be available. So as of now, I'm just making A plus, and slowly, all of that content will be available. All right, so guys, first of all, we have to know who is CompTIA. So, like I'm talking about this CompTIA, right? So, who is that CompTIA actually? So, if you see here, like CompTIA is a vendor, CompTIA is a body, and they have got plenty of certification. So, if you see here, CompTIA, you see, like left hand side, you can see CompTIA A plus. You see certification here, CompTIA A plus, N plus, Security plus, Pentest Plus, Cloud Plus, Linux Plus. These all so many CompTIA certification will be there. So guys, from the beginning, let me give you some clarity. So this CompTIA A Plus is not the chip level. I mean, you know, and to mean like it's not about your chip level hardware, chip level hardware repair or something. So if you see here in this CompTIA. So once we'll be going here now, if you see that comes here A plus certification. So if you see the comes here A plus, so you see here, so they're having a two modules are there, core one and core two comes here certification, and these are the content they are following. Okay, so I will come in more in details regarding it. So if we see here, like in CompTIA certification, I like CompTIA A plus certification. What all things we are going to learn? So as I mentioned here, CompTIA A plus. So you will be having two major section. So one will be core one and core two. So this will be your exam code. Exam code. I mean over here, if you see, I have mentioned that exam code. So what is that? So once you are planning to take exams, so then you have to register with Pearson view. Pearson view, you have to register with the Pearson view. And then once you will be selecting this paper code, so then they will be, you can select like it's a commercial certification. So actually it's that paper code which will be, you know, telling you like what kind of exam it is. So if you want to see that here, like you go to Pearson view and then you can find it out. So once we'll be going here, this is the Pearson view. So from there you can take a test, I mean your online test if you want to take. And if you're having a so automatically we can find out like that these are the credentials are there. You will, with your credential once will be getting in, like you'll be signing in, and then you can select your test. Okay, so now earlier you have only one choice, like from you have to go to some Pearson view center. Like earlier you have only one choice, like you have to go to test center where you are going to take a test. So now you will be having choice, like from home only, from home itself you can take a test. So that's a benefit, like sitting at home you can, sitting at home itself, so you can take a test, and you can write the exam for the CompTIA and other exams too. So we was discussing about this, like CompTIA certification. So like CompTIA, as I told you, that will be having a two paper, core 1 and core 2. So these are the contents will be available inside that CompTIA Plus, like it will be your hardware, then mobile devices, then operating system, then troubleshooting, then virtualization, and then cloud. So this cloud will be not in detail, and it will be generic in the sense, if I'm talking about the generic, so it will be like they will be talking about Azure, they will be talking about AWS, they might talk about Alibaba, they might talk about your Google. So like that the information will be. Now external hardware, some of the external hardware will be there, so that we will be discussing about it. And now basic security, I mean security concept, they will be discussing about it. Now operational process and basic networking. So this will be your entire, like CompTIA A plus index. So this is the entire CompTIA information, so you are going to get it from here itself. So I want to make the video a bit longer, so I will be make it very small, and then we will be keep discussing about every individual topic. Let's say if we are discussing about the hardware, we will be going in details and we'll discuss about that. So this is the way we will be you know making that video series, so you can have a very clear pictures. So today, like what all we have discussed. So first we have discussed about that who is CompTIA is a body, a vendor. So they have multiple certification like security plus, A plus, server plus, cloud plus. So like that they're having a plenty of certifications they have. So one of the certification is CompTIA A plus. So now we will be learning in detail. And as I told you, like regarding, if you don't want to go through the video, you just want to see, I mean read from to save your data. So then you can go in this website and you can learn about that. So that's it. So you'll become up the next videos in detail about hardware.